Why is it that the truth of everything that has happened isn't believed by others? And isn't it a strange phenomenon that this actually happened? And it's like, it really triggers you because it's almost as though you have to prove yourself again and again, but you don't have to. But it kind of makes you have to do that. Why is it that nobody believes you, what you have gone through, and question everything? Watch this video because I'm going to explain all of it. Hello my friends and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So in this video I really wanted to discuss or talk about why is it that no one believes you, that you've gone through this harrowing experience, that these things have actually happened. And in some cases it might be that your friends or your family or people that are around you actually believe the narcissist over you. And why is it that every time that you have to kind of explain it, or might even have to explain what narcissistic abuse is because nobody has a clue? And that's the thing, my friends, when people haven't gone through narcissistic abuse, it's going to make it really tough or really difficult for them to understand the enormity or the devastation of the situation. So this is what I really want to discuss in the video. But my friends, if you are new here, please know that I do go live on this channel every single Tuesday, and if there is a question or there is something on your mind, I would say come on over to the live, because you know what, it's absolutely free. We've got a buzzing community and it is a vibe, but don't just take my word for it. Come on over, I'd love to see you there. Okay, so let's talk about this. Why is it that nobody believes you, or nobody really trusts what you're saying, after you've been in this relationship with the narcissist? Or they don't believe the things that you're saying, the things that experiences that have basically happened. And it's really sad. It's really sad, and also it's very triggering. It's almost as though they're saying, did this really happen, or is this something that you are making up in your mind? And that's the sadness of it, isn't it? That's the sadness of it. It's like they don't believe you. And what I want to say is not because they are being nasty, or maybe because they know you as a liar. You're not a liar. Those things did happen. But I think for people like this, it's very hard to fathom that somebody like this would exist, or that these experiences would happen. And this is possibly why they are asking you so many questions. They're asking you did this happen? And this is where the doubt comes in for this person. Because who would ever imagine, or who would ever think, has this happened? Would anyone ever really think that this is what is the reality of this? This is what you have been through. And I think for a lot of people, if someone has not had a narcissist in their life, if someone has not experienced this, they do not believe you. They cannot imagine. They do not think that people like this really exist. All right. And for them, it's really hard to think, okay, but then there was this covert. But it's like, for example, you say something has happened, and to a person who hasn't had a narcissist in their life, they're going to be like, yeah, don't worry, just get over it, it's fine, you'll move on. And I've had clients say to me, you know what, Anoushka, I've been working with you, for X number of months, and I have friends who say to me, are you still in counseling? Are you still in therapy? How is it that you're still, so many months down the line, you're still seeing someone for this? Just move on. This person, was a jerk. This person was awful. Don't worry about them. Move on. Just go and sleep with someone else. And I think that's where, again, is another trigger. It's because it's like, oh my God, is there actually something wrong with me? Why is it that I can't get over this person? Is it because I'm stuck, still in love with this person, but I don't feel in love, but I still am thinking of this person? And it's not any of those things. I will talk about it. So it makes you feel as though perhaps maybe you know, you can't get over this person, there's something wrong with you, or you're still in love with this person but you don't know that you're in love with them. You're thinking, will I ever be able to move on? Will I ever be able to have somebody, even being with someone like this? If any of this is ringing true for you, we're going to talk. Don't worry. Don't worry. You're not the only person that has experienced this, or the only person that has heard this. There's like literally, I would say 70% of my clients, okay, and comments that I have read in the description box say exactly this. But you are not alone in this, because this does happen. So people don't get it. They don't understand it. They probably see it in the movies and think, okay, so it's in the movies. That's what happens, you know, in the movies. Like, movies is the movies. It's not real life. You know, like if you were to say, oh, do you know anyone who is like Hannibal Lecter? This person was like that. Well, no one would believe you that there is like a cannibal out there that is eating people, or eat their victims, or eat flesh, or eat different body parts of the person. But actually, you know, you've seen it or you've experienced it. Look, I'm not saying that you have, but I'm just saying people don't believe it, because if you don't see it, you don't think it's true. It's not real. And that's where it does re-trigger you. And I know that probably a lot of you have felt this or have experienced that actually being in this dynamic, okay, being in this, like people calling you out on it and saying, no, this didn't happen. You're overdoing it. You're overthinking it. Like, it's not this. This is triggering. Because it means like you have to try and justify yourself. Like, you have to be able to embellish it. You have to say that, no, you are right. Like, I'm only saying this for clout. I'm only saying this to get your attention. And that's exactly what the narcissist used to do. And then this becomes really triggering, because because you've been gaslighted, because you've been lied to, because you've been manipulated and controlled, you then start to doubt your own reality and think, yeah, maybe there is something wrong with me. Maybe this is why the narcissist has left me. Maybe this is because maybe I am narcissistic. So there's so much entangled to this. There's so much tied up in this that you start to doubt yourself and think that perhaps maybe you're the one that is in the wrong. And maybe you are the narcissist, which again is where a lot of my clients come from. First question they ask me, I just need to know if I'm the narcissist, because they have had these experiences. And this video really, you know what, really is about validating you. It's about really telling you or showing you or proving to you that no, you did have those experiences, and I don't want you to distrust that, because you know what, you're the one that knows the truth. This has been your experience. You haven't made this up. And another thing that I always say to my clients is this, is like, okay, you have found this content or this information, all right, and you've watched it and you've gone, yes, that's what's happened to most of the points that, you know, maybe the person has been speaking about, or the person that has been talking about. You're like, yes, that has happened. Yes, that's happened. Yes, that is that. And the only reason why it is like that is because it's resonated with you on some level. All right. And the reason why it's resonated with you on some level is because that's you're recognizing that is the truth, that is the reality of what has happened. You're recognizing that experience as your own. So don't doubt that. That is your intuition. That is your gut feeling guiding you. And if you're going to start doubting that, then this is going to be very difficult for you. It's going to be very challenging for you to move forward on your healing journey. But look, that's what I'm saying. This information resonated with you for a reason, or on a level, because it is the truth. This is what you have gone through. And those people that doubt you or ask you lots of questions about it, they're not doing it from a nasty place. It's just that they simply don't understand. They simply don't get that stuff like this happens. And in some way, you know what, you were chosen, or you were chosen to go through this for your evolution, for your growth. All right. Someone like that wasn't, because they wouldn't have been able to survive it. But you know what? You have, you did, and you are here. Okay, and what I will say to you, okay, so that it doesn't re-trigger you, or it doesn't cause you to feel like there's something wrong with you, because there's not. Try to be limited in the amount of information that you say or the information that you tell, because honestly, you know what? The more that you say, the more it will trigger you, the more the questions will be asked, which again will cause you to think that, is there something wrong with me? What's going on? You know? So try to limit or be careful about what you share. Not because you need to watch out for them, not because that person is toxic or anything like that. It's more about the fact that, you know what, it's causing you discomfort or causing you distress. So you need to protect you and look after you, okay? That's what you need to start thinking about, is you in all of this, all right? If you are someone that is going through this, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box below. I've also got a video which literally talks more about it. And I've got a journal club and a mentorship, and if you're interested in joining, please see the description box below. I've also got a Discord server, which is a community of like-minded individuals, absolutely free to join. Please see the description box below. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.